let's start with the fact that there are 3 pictures of different creatures on this screen. So one is Cat, another one is Oleg Klimov, who is the founder and CEO of the Refact.ai, and the third one is me, and I call myself a success manager. And now we'll successfully deploy the circle with my face here. Okay, so I will start with the agenda. Agenda is the following. First, we'll cover a bit what is Refact.ai, just to remind you and also ourselves what we're doing. We will cover what new happened in October, what we accomplished as a team, and what new features are already out. And then we will cover the upcoming features that will go soon. We'll speak a little bit about the agents that we are developing. And after this, we'll have the Q&A and the surprise. So what is Refact.ai? We are the AI coding assistant and now also some kind of agent. And here we basically present in VS Code, JetBrains, VS Classic, Sublime, NeoVim, and Eclipse. So we have the auto-completion and chat, open source core. You always can choose between the best performing LLMs, and we encourage you to try different ones. So we have the cloud and self-hosted deployment. If you want, you can also have the fine-tuning if you're using the self-hosted or enterprise versions. And as we think, we have the best RAG. So at least in our comparisons with our competitors. So let's see it in action. So here I have very simple to-do app that I actually built using Refact.ai. So I didn't really write a line of code. And I will show you the state of it. So it's running using the fast IP with Python, and I have very simple structure with the index.html. So everything is super simple. I will show you how it looked right now. So nothing really fancy. We have here a welcome message, the to-do list, which is here. I can add some things. It will work. So let's do it like this. So I can add it, I can update it. So here it will try to do something, but as you see, the style is not very good. Okay, let me open the chat. And one of the cool things that we're doing is the code awareness. So you don't need to specifically mention which file you want to use or which things you want to update. It's you can just speak. But what I will do, I will switch to agent and I will use GPT-4o, and I will tell inspect my repository, add, and here I will bootstrap in my index.html. So it will have some better views. Okay. So, and it should go check what different things we have in the repository. And here, I just again encourage all people who are using Refact, please go inspect what these functions are doing. They actually can give you some additional context about our system and how it works, so you can do better next time. Okay, it will take some time. Yeah, so it located files. It opened index.html, it checked it, and now it will start editing it. So we have it here. Okay. Just take some time. Yeah, so we have a huge change here. And what I can just simply do, I can click div. So it will show me the version of the div. So all the changes are here. So you can see what it changed. It, added here new classes. Okay, we'll see. And now if I will save it and refresh the app, hooray, we have a little bit better use here. Wow, and the buttons are now different color. I just want to highlight the fact that, we can look inside of your context, and we can do different things based on the things that we have here. So you don't need to add, specifically which file you use and or what you're trying to achieve here. And also, I just want to highlight that it might not be obvious for all of our users. Please check the tips of the days. It helps us to bring the new features and explain how to use them. So I would just like to, again, encourage everybody checking more functionality. And yeah, I would not go in deep within the functionality that we have here. Is just check out our different types of chat. So we have quick, explore, and agent. And they all are just different in the way that they are using the tools or using the memory. So in quick, you need to specifically allocate the memory. In Explore, you basically have availability for some tools, but more specifically, it's about the memory allocation. So you don't need to say that I need to attach, you don't need to attach the index HTML. You can just mention that you want to find some functions, and it will go and find it in the files in your repository. And agent will use all the tools available. That is why sometimes agent can be a little bit buggy, but you're in our Discord. If you see the bug, please communicate it to us and we will try to fix it. Go to the next thing. So here, Alec, the stage is yours. I can just tell quickly what new things are in October. So we have the new diff workflow that Alec will show, code lens commands that help you to fix bugs, get code explanations, customize your workflow. And we also have new privacy settings, which are back from our previous releases.
Let's start with a simple thing. What's new here in our new release that is called 5.1? We have those links that is called Code Lens, and this is how you can now open your chat. You just click, and it puts your function over there, so you don't have to do it yourself. So let's ask it to make it shorter and see if it works or not. Right. So what was there previously in September was this: replace selection. So that works, but you can also select this and put it there, which is sometimes useful, but not all the time. So let's try the new thing. This one. It works just as fast, and it applies the changes. All you have to do is agree with them. So let's try something else. Also jump. This is a follow-up question. I didn't do any selection, so let's see if it will work or not. Well, it does. So it saves you some clicking, and it just works better. Let's see what we can do. Let's start a new one. Attach this file and ask, please write me the same frog, but in Java. Let's see if that will work. Well, there we go. And we can press this button. It will make you a new file with the name and with the right location just there. So you can make new files just by asking the chat to do it. So that's pretty cool. And let's see something else. We do there and go here. By the way, there you can see how our reg works for code completion. So there we go, W and H, and it doesn't have this function in that file. It has to look into the other file over there to see that those are needed. So, and by the way, you can see it over there, fill in the middle in our menu. So if you make this completion, it finds the function that, well, it finds the whole thing, the class frog. So let's see. Well, in September, what we were doing is this. We select, we can attach for, oops, sorry, didn't mean that. We can attach frog, and then we can ask what are W and H. That will work. You can still do it. Repeat a little bit. So I was showing how can you make this function smaller. Make it smaller. I think it will know what's going on. So I can auto apply this, and I can follow up and jump, please. And our function that is called auto apply will know what this function is, and it will apply changes there. So that's pretty cool. I was showing that our completion works there. It knows to look where the definition is. And I was asking a question about W and H. One way to do it would be to attach. Okay, I'm doing the same mistake again. Attach the file and then ask. It will know what W and H is. But now you can just ask why W and H are there, and it will look for definition. There you go. So it found where this jump is defined by itself, and this is the function, and this is how it can tell you why we have the W and H. Okay, so the next thing is code length. So you don't have to ask. All you can do is just to click there, and it will ask the model for you to go to definitions and references, and this is the calls that it made, and it tells you about three things: why this code even there, about the code that it sees, and all the tricky stuff that you see there about the events, and I think it should say something about the clock and tick, but let's look somewhere else. Those links are pretty cool. So let's go to customization. It is very easy to find over there, and I prepared for you this custom add doc strings. So I will save it, and we will see if this will appear. So let's do this again if someone didn't see it. So it disappears and appears again. Right, so let's try to click that and see if it will work. There we go. So you can read it there and apply it, read it there and agree or disagree. It's even more fun here. You can just click that and it will go through all of the parameters. There we go. And describe the types very convenient. And this is how our customization works. You can also define your own system prompt and some other things. We will skip this for now. And finally, the feature that we had for some time, and then we had to prepare it, and now it works again. So you see there, it doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? Because we have there a file that is called privacy, and I have there this file over there, secret passwords, in the blocked list. Let's see if that will work without the list. So we have completion, works just fine. And let's see over there, if I attach file called secret passwords, it will attach my file to the chat. This is not good. So let's make this rule that secret passwords are not allowed to send them. So we see the completion doesn't work, blocks. And if we try the same thing there, it will not. Well, you don't see the preview, and then we can ask, please read this file. It will call the function, and that will fail. You see there, problems. It was blocked. So this is how you can make some files private to you and not send it to any APIs. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so that's my features.
What's going next? So we basically currently are in the stage with AI Coding Assistant where we work together with developers only. So for now, the Refact agent or assistant is not capable of doing anything unless you would ask it to do. And what we're moving towards is actually to the autonomous AI agent, which will help developers autonomously. So again, we're not speaking here about some huge evil machine that will be able to write all the code on the planet for now. So here you can actually register to be the first of the people who will try the Refact AI agent. Just scan this QR code, fill in the form, and I think Kate will send the link also to the chat. So you will be able to open it just from your computer. Just please check the chat now. The surprise at the end. So we actually we have a giveaway. You can also scan the QR code here and repost and mention 2 coding mates. And another surprise. So you can get the 2-month for the Pro plan for free, and you can just use the promo code AMA. So use the caps and get 2 months for free. But what is the difference actually between our free and pro plan? So the code completion will be powered by the bigger model, and as Alec mentioned, we're now switching to even bigger model. We'll try to make it available for the free users, but it is always a cost for us also. And then we also have 2 times bigger contest for completion, and 4 times bigger context for the chat, which allows us to use actually retrieval augmented generation. So we become absolutely code base aware, and we can use RAG. And also you have the access to more AI models like GPT-4o, GPT-4 Turbo, Claude 3.5 Sonnet, and they actually are outperforming the GPT-4o mini by far. So again, we currently working on also making some changes on the free plan, but the pro plan users will always be the first one to get our premium features and experimental features. So yeah, and lately, if you want to bring Refact.ai to your company, if you're interested in the enterprise version, please contact us. You can also find me in Discord, just send me a DM and we can schedule a call and see how it can work out. Yep, and please leave us your feedback. We're actually reading all of it. Oleg is reading also it by himself, and we have a lot of people in the team who are actually currently also on this call as visitors. So please let us know if you have any, feature suggestions, any feedback, anything that you think is worth to share with us.